Hello. We are Diabetes Consciousness. We are here to help you find solutions towards health. We appreciate hearing from you, and your questions boost our motivation. Today we are sharing this one, which actually rounds up one of the most asked questions. I just have been diagnosed and I don't know what specifically diabetes type 2 is, so I would like to know what are the main things I should know about it. We know that you have chosen to take an active role in your health journey, which is the main reason you are here. So just like you need it, you will receive a crystal clear type 2 diabetes definition. Join us until the end of the video if you'd like to know how to live a long life with diabetes. As shocking as it sounds, we found a list of 10 foods diabetics should avoid, and they probably still don't know because they think they are actually good for them. Don't worry, we will share all of it with you. So without further ado, what is type 2 diabetes? Before explaining what diabetes type 2 is, we know several people with diabetes are not used to clinical terms. This scenario leads them to seek more and more information that ends up confusing them. Here you will be pleased to know this video is not the case. Type 2 diabetes is a health condition that can affect our daily life. It mainly affects adults and middle-aged people, but nowadays is becoming moreover alarmingly in children and adolescents, mainly due to excess body weight and physical inactivity. Type 2 diabetes is more common than type 1 diabetes. According to the World Health Organization, in 2020, approximately 463 million adults worldwide had diabetes. There are about 34.2 million people in the US with type 2 diabetes. Another 88 million people over the age of 18 have prediabetes, making it one of the top 10 causes of death in the United States and the whole world. When we eat, the carbohydrates we ingest break down into simple sugars like glucose, which is crucial for all bodies as it works as fuel. The substance usually responsible for transporting glucose to the cells to be used as energy is insulin. When the pancreas secretes this hormone, it regulates blood sugar according to the carbohydrates we have ingested. What happens in type 2 diabetes is that the body isn't capable of assimilating this glucose. In the early stages of type 2 diabetes, the body's cells do not fully react to insulin as they should, which is known as insulin resistance. In more advanced stages, if the disease is not treated, the pancreas, which has been producing a large amount of insulin that is not being used by the cells, becomes depleted and stops producing this hormone. When this condition prolongs in time, glucose remains accumulated in the bloodstream, circulating and producing disorders in the chemistry and normal functions of the body. This is why it is considered a metabolic alteration. Finally, this condition leads to the deterioration of various organs of the body. Before moving on to the diabetes risk factors, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and like the video. We appreciate it. This allows us to continue generating value for those interested in learning about diabetes, just like you. Let's continue. What are the risk factors for type 2 diabetes? Genetic and environmental factors. The risk of developing type 2 diabetes increases with the number of affected family members and can be triggered by lifestyle habits. A diet based on carbohydrates and sugars. Obesity. Increased cholesterol. High triglycerides. High blood pressure. Sedentary lifestyle. Chronic stress. Hormonal changes during pregnancy can cause gestational diabetes in some women. How can you tell you have diabetes? The symptoms of type 2 diabetes may be mild and not manifest themselves in the early stages. For this reason, some people have diabetes without knowing for months or years before they're diagnosed. Here are some signs and symptoms: excessive hunger, excessive thirst, dry mouth, increased urination frequency, permanent fatigue, slow healing lesions and frequent infections, blurred vision, red and swollen gums, numbness and tingling in the hands and feet, sexual dysfunctions, As the disease progresses, the symptoms become more complicated and potentially dangerous to health. Some complications that can appear are atherosclerosis, known as the hardening of the arteries due to fat deposits that interfere with blood flow. Healthy arteries should normally reach organs such as the heart, the brain, the lungs, etc. This illness is often associated with type 2 diabetes patients. Higher risk of heart attack, or stroke. Higher risk of serious eye diseases, such as glaucoma or cataracts, leading to possible damage to the retina microvessels. Hearing loss is very common in people with diabetes, due to high blood glucose levels that damage the blood vessels of the inner ear. Neuropathies, pain, and numbness in the legs and feet, all due to nerve damage caused by blood sugar spikes. Type 2 diabetes also increases the risk of brain diseases. The higher the glucose level, the greater the risk of cognitive dysfunctions such as Alzheimer's. Damage in the kidneys functioning is another complication due to high blood glucose, increased blood pressure, and decreased renal blood circulation. This leads the kidney to dump its metabolic waste directly into the blood, causing damage to the central nervous system. Amputations and slow wound healing, leading to possible skin infection, mainly on foot. Periodontitis, a chronic inflammatory disease in gums that can lead to tooth loss. So what can you do to treat and prevent type 2 diabetes? You can manage and prevent diabetes by adopting a new healthy lifestyle. Regarding physical activity, we encourage you to gradually exercise as a part of your lifestyle and stay active. Type 2 diabetes is commonly related to sedentary behaviors or physical inactivity. Obesity is also a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Excess weight can be controlled by choosing personalized balanced eating plans. It is important to remember that a diet should not rely on refined carbohydrates and sugars. Instead, consider opting for whole foods high in fiber and increase protein consumption and healthy fats such as omega-3s. Also, we highly recommend increasing the consumption of raw vegetables and fruits and always maintain your body hydrated with an adequate intake of liquids and good quality water. You can progressively change eating habits, for example, attempt not to overeat, don't eat late at night, and eat fewer amounts spreading main meals in 3 servings daily, mixing it up with some light snacks, about 2 to 3 in a day. Have you tried to eat on a set schedule? Believe it or not, all these little changes can mark a big difference in your health. In many cases, the lifestyle change is enough to keep blood glucose levels under control. Though sometimes, it is necessary to use supplement medications to control diabetes, be disciplined, and comply with personalized medical indications. Worrying does not solve problems. For every problem, there is a solution. And for diabetes, a big part of the solution is a healthy lifestyle, balancing your mind, emotions and body. Embrace and maintain a calm life as much as possible. Chronic stress makes it difficult to control blood sugar. Your health must always be first. And since your health is also our priority, we deliver what was promised. The wait wasn't too long. Here are the 10 foods that people with diabetes should avoid. Let's see what they are. 1. Sweeteners, such as erythritol, xylitol, maltitol, aspartame, affect the intestinal flora and increase insulin production. 2. Trans fats. Since the body has no way to release these fats, they increase insulin. 3. White flours, even whole wheat flour. In general, they tend to inflame the digestive tissues and are not suitable for diabetics. It's better to consume whole grains. 4. Whey protein has a lot of leucine which raises insulin and blood glucose. 5. Dairy products, in general, have casein and inflame the gastric mucosa. This promotes insulin to rise. 6. Conventional box cereals, granola, or muesli. We suggest you make homemade granola with seeds and oats. 7. Instant coffee mixes contain sweeteners that raise blood glucose. 8. Kinds of honey and syrups, especially agave honey. Even though these are natural, they tend to have a lot of fructose. 9. Dehydrated fruits have more fructose than fresh fruit due to their production process. 10. Fruit juice, fiber is lost, and fructose multiplies. You need to be aware of the diet products recommended by the big brands and associations. These could promote the disease. Recognizing and avoiding them helps the body to return to balance again. 589,327 people like you have received this information and implemented it into their new lifestyle. We'll give you access to this information source, where you can delve deeper into this topic and apply it to your new meal planning. The link to it is in the description of this video. We hope this information brings something new and valuable to your life. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by giving this video a thumbs up. Also, you can share it and remember to subscribe to our channel and activate the bell button to receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. If you want to know about a specific topic, please leave us your comment below. We are always thrilled to read about you. You are the reason why we are here. Thank you.